What's going on, guys? In today's video, we're going to be talking about the signs that you might be under eating and thus hindering your progress. There's several red flags that your body might be throwing up at you that you are actually under eating and thus hindering your fat loss. First off, I want to start this by saying that cookie cutter programs just don't work. They don't work. There's tons of them online. You can go and get them for free at bodybuilding.com. You can go to several coaches who are taking on tons of clients who give them out at pretty reasonable rates. But at the end of the day, they are overly aggressive and 9 times out of 10 are going to lead people to undereat. The reason this is because they see short-term results. That means they go post good reviews on these sites, they refer friends, but the downside is that those results are short-lived and there's long-term health implications that can arise from that. You could be damaging your metabolic rate, you could be negatively impacting your hormonal production, you could be negatively impacting your immune system and your cognitive function. That's a short-term symptom, but you could just be walking around all dopey because you're just not eating enough. So what are the red flags that you're not eating enough? Let's get into it. The first one, you're tired. And you're not just tired because you didn't sleep enough and maybe you're just getting to the end of a long day. I'm saying you're dragging day in and day out. That's a good indicator that you are not getting enough food. It's said so much that it almost loses meaning, but I'm gonna say it again because it's true. Food is fuel. If you're not giving your body sufficient fuel to get through the day, you're gonna feel it. Now, you do need to be in a caloric deficit to lose fat. But with that said, you can go too far. And that's when you're gonna start to feel this constant dragging feeling. If you've already established that you're not overtraining, and that's not the issue, and you've established that you're sleeping enough, if you feel just overly tired all the time, probably not eating enough food. You need to find a balance between giving your body enough food to function, but not quite enough to complete all the exercise and tasks throughout the day. So the deficit needs to be slight so that your body is forced to tap into fat, but also not so aggressive that your body thinks that it might starve. That's where people run into problems. So if you're dragging all day long, you might be under eating. Time to take a look at that program, recalculate how much is going in, and see if it really makes sense for you, your body, and your goals. The next most common red flag that people sometimes think is just a normal side effect of being on a diet is that you're irritable, you're hangry, or whatever you want to call it. People get irritated from time to time, but if you are constantly short with everybody, if you just can't get through the day without the littlest things ticking you off, that's another very big red flag that you are not getting enough food. Your body is trying to tell you that what you're doing is not maintainable. It's not something that you can do long term. Another symptom that needs to be addressed is often you're going to the bathroom. If you're not going to the bathroom as much as you were, or if you notice just any kind of change in that department, that could be an issue. Overly aggressive cookie cutter programs are almost always going to be deficient in fiber. If there's not enough food coming in overall, you're most likely not getting enough fiber unless you're supplementing with it. But yeah, you're most likely going to be underdoing it on the fiber, which is going to be an indicator. Plus, your body's natural response to very aggressive dieting is to reduce your metabolic rate, and that's going to slow things down. So, you notice yourself not going to the bathroom frequently enough, that could be another big red flag that you are not eating enough and thus hindering your results. Another thing you should be cognizant of, I hesitate to call it a red flag, but if you're at the point where you're within a couple of pounds, or you're very close, you're in that last 10% of where you want to be long term, if you're almost at your goal and you're pretty darn lean, that could be a time where you could be pushing yourself too hard. Most people get to that last little bit where their body starts to fight them, and their natural inclination is to eat less or work out more. When in fact, your metabolic rate, it might just be slowing down from dieting, and doing anything more aggressive could actually completely put the brakes on the whole process. It's often a very good idea that I found with most of my clients that When you get to that point where one last little couple of week push is going to get them to where they want to be as far as fat loss is concerned, that's typically a really good time to take a little maintenance break where you bring your calories up slowly, but to maintenance, so that you give your metabolism a little bit of a break. It extends how much time you need to diet by about 50% or so, but it's totally worth it because you're not going to do any damage to yourself. You're going to give yourself a nice little reward, and then when you jump back into the diet, your body's going to respond very well. You're going to hit your goal. So those are the main red flags that you could be under eating and hindering your results. You're tired, you're irritable, you're hangry. So take a look at your program, take a look at what you're doing, and ask yourself the question, do any of these symptoms seem to be popping up? And if so, should we reevaluate what we're doing? Thanks for watching.